We're going to go next to Cheryl, and Cheryl's calling us from somewhere in New Jersey. Cheryl, are you there?
Hi, yes, I
Hey,
am.
Cheryl.
Thank you
Hey,
so much for the opportunity.
why do I every time I think of New Jersey, I think of like pizza. Why is that?
It's very good. I know New Yorkers would say that it's not as good as New Jersey, but it's still good. And we're also known
I
for
don't.
bagels.
That's my association. So anyway, so how can I help you today? What's up?
Okay, so I have been having a lot of issues with my boyfriend during this pandemic when it comes to communication. I have the boundaries book and I have the boundaries and dating book. Um, and I start it and I don't continue the books because I feel like I am giving so much time to resolving the issues with communication with him that I I don't know. I'm having a hard time even like focusing on work. Um, and so
So
I want to read them when I'm less emotional about what's happening.
so you're getting kind of submerged in all the conflict and life outside of that is kind of disappearing. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. So recently I've talked to him about it and I asked him like why he hasn't set like virtual dates online or communicated with me as much, and he just says that he has a lot of work. And
Yeah.
what
So
I really hate about this
go ahead.
okay, what I really hate about this is that it's making it like I have resorted to like going to social media and like snooping around, and I've found um like likes of girls that are half naked, and it really bothers me because I was just thinking like, oh my goodness, is he talking to another woman?
Likes that
Um,
he's liking the stuff that they post.
yes, he's liking
Okay. So
things
so
that yeah.
let me ask a little about the relationship. How long have you been with him?
We've been together for almost 6 months.
Almost 6 months. And so do you live in the same town?
He lives in New York and I live in New Jersey.
Okay. And in this 6 months, what was the nature of the relationship? You see him a lot or a little, or is this all long distance or what?
We would see each other like 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week. And when did you decide to call him your boyfriend? It's only been 6 months. So you got exclusive after how long?
We met online, and like on a dating site, and
Uh-huh.
I we became boyfriend and girlfriend after 3 months of knowing each other.
And during that was it 3 months all online?
No, we met in person about a week after we started
Oh,
talking
okay.
online.
Okay, so you kind of had a regular, normal dating experience up for about 3 months or so, and then decided to become exclusive with each other.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
But
So,
the thing about the dating site is that I said, I specifically wanted someone who was Christian,
yeah,
and he shared with me that he has had issues with pornography in the past, and
yeah,
so me seeing him liking these pictures really made me wonder, like, oh my goodness, is he
yeah.
watching
So,
pornography? Is he, you know?
well, at the same time, I mean, that's one thing, but also you're seeing him kind of distance himself from you, right? He's not reaching out as much. He's not talking to you. He's not, you said he's not doing hangout times or whatever. Is that right?
He does call me, but sporadically. I think if he were to set something up, like a special date or something, I think that would make me feel better.
Okay. How much does he know about what I know about? Do I know more about this problem than he does?
No, I've I've brought it up to him
Okay, and what does he
multiple
say?
times.
Oh, multiple times. What does he
But
say?
the thing about the liking the picture, um, well, I brought it up to him after talking to my friends, after
Okay, what
asking
does
my
he say?
pastor's wife. Well,
And what
he
did
said
they?
that hmm he said that it's not what I think it is, that he's just aimlessly scrolling, but that he does agree that he like aimlessly scrolling and liking the picture, but he does agree that he probably shouldn't be following these women.
Okay, so he said, okay, you're right. This is wrong. I was wrong. I'm not going to do that anymore. Is that right?
Yes. And then
Okay.
today I noticed that he still follows them and he
When did he
unliked
tell you? When
the
did he
picture.
tell you? When did he tell you he wasn't going to do it anymore?
He said that about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. And so one more thing, you told him that you wanted him to kind of talk to you more and reach out more or plan something. What did he say to that?
He said that because I let him, I was like giving him ideas to like for dates and stuff, and then there was a whole week that I did not bring anything up about like going on like a special date or one-on-one time with him. So then so that Sunday, I said, yeah, we didn't even do anything special, um, and I thought that you were going to think of things to do. And he said, well,
He
I
had
think
told you he was going to do that and then he didn't.
yes.
Okay.
And then he
And so
said, well, we should
you
work on it
brought that up to
together.
him. All right. Well, so here's kind of what I'm hearing.
Just a sec.
Whoops.
Is there something else I can help with?
Y'all hear that? Siri's trying to call in. What the heck is that? Siri, shut up. All right. Maybe Siri has your answer. I don't know. Siri may know more than we know here. So here's kind of what I'm hearing. All right. You're sitting over here and he's sitting over here and you've got some I don't mean this in a bad way. I think they're good. You've got some expectations of this relationship and you say, you know what? I would like for you to not be looking at naked girls and liking them and all that. And B, I would like for some sort of feeling like, we're connecting and spending time together. Nothing wrong with us. All right. So, but what's really got to be clear in any relationship is something
Mhm.
called mutually agreed upon expectations. Mutually
Mhm.
agreed upon expectations. So I would step back and here I would say something like this. In fact, tell him to log in and watch this because I haven't heard his side of the story, right? And I can kind of coach the two of you together here. But here's what I would do. You're sitting here and it's been 6 months, okay, and you're establishing some patterns, and a few of those patterns are not really what you would like, but those need to be made into very, very, pretty specific expectations. Like I would like for you not to be following and liking naked women, right? And when you
Mhm.
say you're not going to do that, to tell me that. But B, I also would like for this kind of cadence. Like I'd like for us to talk. Let's talk about some kind of like dosage level here. How often we can hear from each other or whatever, and kind of what feels right to you. And I know you got work and this, and you get on the same page because he's got some input, and I'd say this to him, Joey or whatever your name is.
Mhm.
I don't know you yet,
Mhm.
but you've got some expectations too, right? And so what y'all have to do
Right.
is find out is at this level of our relationship after 6 months of dating, are we on the same page? Because it's hard to
Mhm.
hold somebody accountable to something that we've not mutually agreed upon. And so, what you're going to
That's
find out through that conversation is do we want the same things out of this relationship at this juncture in the relationship that each other wants? There's nothing wrong
mhm.
with not wanting the same things. There is something wrong with not being clear about it after 6 months and being continually disappointed. So, I would want
Mhm.
y'all to
Yeah.
have that conversation. Now, after you have that conversation, okay, and you
Mhm.
set the expectations, then both of you are obliged to live up to that expectation, or the other one could call foul. But it's hard
Mm.
to do that until you've really defined it. So you've had the DTR conversation in that you're boyfriend and girlfriend. You haven't had the DTR conversation in terms of the expectations of what that actually means. So I want you to do that.
Right.
Now, what either of you, and I'm saying this to him as well as you, what either of you find going forward is sometimes we fail expectations, but a good relationship's got to have the ability to talk to each other when that happens, and then it's quickly fixed, and it's not a problem anymore.
Mhm.
If we find that we talk about something and it doesn't get fixed, and we talk about it and it doesn't get fixed, then you've got a pattern of things not getting fixed. And that's
Mm.
a red
Yeah.
flag for both of you. So that's kind of the path I would suggest. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you for your
Thank you.
call. And I want you to find some, find some good people to talk about this with so you don't get submerged and kind of lose the rest of your life through this conflict. And
Right.
I hope that he and you can figure this out. Okay. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.